Hey everybody! Welcome back to the MHAB Kitchen for a little more Cooking Without Whine. We're going to do a little... I love simple stuff, and I love stuff that I can transport and take and that's easy to do and whatnot. Today we're going to make some breakfast burritos. This is on my mind. My wife and I drove out to see our brand new granddaughter a couple of months ago. And, midst of COVID, driving through all sorts of states where there was lots of disease running around, and we didn't want to get out of the car. So we took about 24 breakfast burritos for a 3-day drive, and you know what? We barely stopped. We didn't go inside anywhere except to use the John and pump gas outside, and we ate breakfast burritos the whole way. It's pretty cool. So anyway, it's very simple. We're going to have tortillas, which you can buy almost anywhere. I like nice big flour. I personally like flour tortillas. I like the flavor of them. I also like the way they handle, the way they wrap, the way they roll a little bit. Got nice farm fresh eggs and cheese, chorizo, some herbs, and some salsa. You can make your own salsa. You can make pico de gallo, or you can add a little extra zip with some avocado, sliced avocado, or make a little guacamole. But anyway, we're going to keep it very simple, and we're going to do just a very quick, tasty, versatile burrito here. So I'm going to mince up this cilantro and a little parsley, set that aside, and while I'm getting a couple other things ready, I'm going to put a little butter. Everything's better with butter. Put a little butter in a warm skillet to do my egg. So while that butter is melting and heating up, I'm going to crack a couple eggs into a bowl. You see that, Telly? Yep, there we go. Got it in the right spot. And I'm not going to beat those too hard. I personally like these things to be a little bit, see how there's still a little white showing, which is okay. So that's about as beaten as I want those to be. And I'm going to spread a little cheese. I'm using just store-bought, regular old shredded, I think the store calls this Mexican style or 3-cheese blend, shredded cheese. Lay that out, and that's going to make a bed for my eggs. And when the eggs go on that, it's going to start to melt it a little bit, and the cheese kind of binds everything together. So my skillet is nice and warm, nice hot butter. And in that goes. I don't know if my mic can pick up the sizzle, but that's one of my favorite sounds. I will then put a little bit of those herbs that I minced up before. I like cilantro and parsley. You can put a little basil, a little oregano. And you don't have to use meat at all. You can use whatever you'd like. You can use tempeh or tofu. I like Mexican sausage. So this is nice Mexican chorizo, which I have cooked in a skillet ahead of time, broken it all up so you can see it's nice and uniform in its crumble. And as soon as my eggs are done, I'm going to lay that on top. So these are pretty close. I'm going to flip them. And the pan will actually, those don't need to go back on the stove. The pan's hot enough to cook that little bit of uncooked surface on the underside of those. Right on top of the cheese, chorizo, and herbs. That goes. This is going to be a fat burrito. I may have put too much in there. That's kind of the way I do things. I do things too much, too often, too hard. I eat too much, sleep too much, play too much golf, But anyway, I do have fun. And then we're going to do what one of my coworkers here, one of my colleagues, has described as the abuela wrap, which is you take the tortilla, roll it forward over that bunch of food in there until it's just the edge just comes down onto the flat part of the rest of the tortilla. Then push the bottom in, fold over, push the bottom in, fold over it, and it makes a nice, tidy wrap. And there you go. You are ready for the road. You're ready to take that. You're ready to take that into the woods, fishing, take it out in the canoe, take it on the road. You can put it on the flat top if you'd like, or put it in the skillet and brown it up. As I said earlier, I like tortillas nice and soft. I can warm that. I can take the whole foil, toss it in the oven for 10 minutes and warm it up and melt that cheese further. It's a great, simple, easy meal, and it's just delicious, nutritious, and that'll do things.